सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टकी ॐ ज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवे प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we are very fortunate to have with us His Grace Ananth Prabhuji. I'll give you a short introduction of Prabhuji. Prabhuji is practicing Krishna consciousness since more than 2 decades. And Prabhuji now currently working in a healthcare MNC as business development manager. Apart from this, I met Prabhuji first time in 2014 when we had come for Spurti camp to Sriranpatna. I attended Prabhuji's class and I still remember Prabhuji took actually the session on Dhruva Maharaj. So many beautiful lessons he took out. And then eventually I came here in Bangalore 2017 and I had the fortune of preaching with Prabhuji. So Prabhuji used to take device sessions. I was facilitator for the boys who were there. And Prabhuji is actually Bhishma of the youth preaching in Bangalore. Whatever youth preaching that we see today are all most of it by the endeavors of His Grace Ananth Prabhuji. And it all began with Peasant Voice. So many people are there from Peasant College. And Prabhuji was the end all and be all of Peasant Voice. Geyser is not working immediately. Everybody will call Prabhuji. Geyser is not working. Please come and fix. And in missing out, they will call Prabhuji actually. So, and I remember every Saturday during those days when we were there, every Saturday Prabhuji used to come and take special sessions, for the youth's nourishment. And it was very enlightening on the terrace of Pesach, and it was, very heart touching actually the way Prabhuji would explain the concepts. And Prabhuji takes hours actually to prepare for any session, and the way he delivers the sessions actually touches the heart of the people. For each session, generally he spends minimum 7 to 10 hours preparing for the content, and he places himself in place of the audience and sees how they will be able to understand better. So, seeing this quality of Prabhuji has been invited to many places, many NITs, IITs, many top institutes of India. His Grace Alexander recommends him to go and give actually one-time programs. Giving one-time program is not a simple task. And Prabhuji is very strong in that, and he can manage 700,000, how many number of audience are there, and he can manage whatever kind of odd audience are also there. Like I remember when he was giving device, one of the boys said, "Sir, I want to become God." Prabhuji said, "I have a better offer for you. You can become better than God." And boy was happy to wonder what is that. Because generally it's not devotee, you want to become God means they will last time they will give you left and right, you want to become Mayavati. So he said you can become better than God. Then he gave example of Mother Yashoda and how Mother Yashoda is actually controlling Krishna actually. Like that. So Prabhuji is very good actually in holding the audience and giving apt answer to their questions actually. And after that he has taken Bhakti Shastri, and the way actually Prabhuji explained Bhakti Shastri to many of the devotees. Even I was not participating in that Bhakti Shastri course, but I attended Prabhuji's classes, and it was very, very enthralling and enlightening. And Prabhuji also spoke on a TV channel, and it was broadcasted more than 16 countries actually. So he spoke actually on a TV channel, and now Prabhuji has his own YouTube channel also. He makes small clips, video clips, very inspirational clips. And those clips, collection was sent to Radhachandru. Radhachandru sent to all the youth teachers all across India, saying that actually you can send to your boys. These are very inspiring ones. So we are very fortunate to have Prabhuji here, and we are welcoming you Prabhuji here. So let us welcome Prabhuji by word of time loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
One more last. You see, without Gopal and other devotees, all of them are actually pleased by Ananth Prabhuji. So we owe a lot to Prabhuji. Thank you very much Prabhuji for coming. Please keep on going.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So happy to be amongst all of you. So glad to get all of your association also. Thanks to Raja Krishna to Dinesh to have given me this opportunity. Such a beautiful center has come out. So I was asked to speak about Gaura Mahaprabhu. As the next upcoming big festival is Gaura Purnima. So it's quite interesting. Many times people ask, Prabhu, does astrology work for devotees? This is a common question. So generally I tell them, astrology, as long as, if you touch fire, will it burn?
Yes.
So this is the law of material nature, that fire will burn. So similarly, the astrology is also the material law. So the moment, whenever you touch fire and it doesn't burn, at that time, from that time onwards, astrology will not work for you. So why I am saying is this, because even, forget about devotees, all conditioned human beings, even the Lord, whenever Lord appears, He either comes at a particular time and place, or whenever He comes, the particular ambience will get created automatically. So there is the power of the Lord. So Mahaprabhu came on which tithi? Purnima. So it's quite interesting. Goswamis explain, who is Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu is combination of Radha and Krishna. So Radha was born on which tithi? Ashtami. Krishna was born on which tithi? When Ashtami plus Ashtami becomes Purnima. If you want calculation, after the class I can give you. All of you know, right? To Shukla Paksha there are 15 tithis and Krishna Paksha 15 tithis. And 8th tithi from the Shukla Paksha mid to Krishna Paksha mid, it becomes actually Purnima. So it's a combination Radha, Madhava. Radha plus Madhava is equal to Chaitanya. And nowadays, earlier days, even cricket match used to be like test match. I don't know how many of you have seen test match cricket. Test match minimum 5 days. So people would sit and watch 5 days cricket. So then people thought it is too much to handle, but reduce it. So it became 1 day international. So 1 day means 50 overs. Now people got bored also. Nowadays even people don't watch 1 day also. Now 2020. All of you are quite updated. So now it is 2020. Now 2020 is also getting bored. Maybe 10-10 will come in the future. Our kids will watch 10-10. After that 1-1. 1 over. You play 1 over, you play 1 over. Oh, welcome. After that 1 ball. So similarly, if you see, this is how the degradation happens. So from the Satya Yuga, as the time passed by, everything is degrading further. So now earlier people used to watch movies. Movies would come like 3.5 hours. So in Kannada, like traditional movies like Kings, the Lords, mainly avatars. The first movies came is only about the Lord. Different pastimes of the Lord. Then the degradation happened. Then only Kings. Kings movies were. So then hero. One main hero. So then one main heroine. Then love story. Two-way love story. Three-way triangular love story. So like that things are just going. So in Satya Yuga, people were so ethical, so connected to the Lord. Whatever they had, they would give to God. Mera kya hai? Sab kuch aapka hai. That's what the attitude was. Then Satya Yuga, then Treta Yuga, people thought, how can I give everything? So they would draw one line and throw the money up, whatever they had. Whatever falls on the right side for the Lord, whatever falls on the left side, Hamara. Then further, next Yuga, people thought line, right and left too much. So they started writing circle. Throw the money up in the air, whatever falls inside the circle for the Lord. Outside, and Kali Yuga, people throw the money up in the air, whatever you can catch, you catch. So this is how the degradation happens. And people have no patience. Nowadays, that is why even the YouTube videos, I used to make videos like for 20 minutes, 30 minutes video, nobody watches. Now less than 1 minute. So shorts, YouTube shorts and reels, everything. By this we can understand our mentality. So when we come to spiritual life also, same question comes. One time I gave one session in one of the devotee community, how the 10 lessons, you can understand Bhagavad Gita by just looking at the cover of the Bhagavad Gita. 10 lessons. Entire Bhagavad Gita covered, just by the Bhagavad Gita front cover, what is there? Krishna. Not this one, the Rath. So, it is there. That one. So just by looking at that, you can understand the Bhagavad Gita. And it was, devotees liked it. And after that, one devotee came to me and said, Prabhuji, I should have met you, you should have given this session 10 years before. I said, why? So that I didn't have to read the entire Bhagavad Gita. Some devotees ask, Prabhu, can you tell Bhagavad Gita in one line? What is Bhagavatam in one line? These are the questions devotees ask. So very clear Kali Yuga mindset. So one devotee, that also you made very nicely. How can we understand Bhagavad Gita? What is Bhagavad Gita in one line? What is Bhagavatam in one line? What is Chaitanya Charitamrita? You want to know? Yes. So this devotee very nicely was saying, Bhagavad Gita tells us the identity of God. Bhagavatam tells us the activity of God. And Chaitanya Charitamrita tells us the mentality of God. So by reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, we understand what is there in the mind of God. That is the beauty of Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in this session, we try to computer is connected. If I say something, you can type it. Not now. So we try to understand So I have made some 8 qualities, amazing qualities of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his greatest contribution to the Gaudiya Sampradaya. So these 8 qualities. So one time I was traveling to Mayapur in the train. I met one Gaudiya Vaishnava sannyasi. So I was also doing Kurta Tilak and chanting. So he called me. So are you part of ISKCON? I said yes. Yeah, are you chanting? Yes. Have you read Chaitanya Charitamrita? Then I was like new, 2-3 years only. Then Maharaj, I told him, I told Maharaj, Gaudiya Vaishnava sannyasi, Maharaj, first I have to read Bhagavatam. Then I will come to Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then he started laughing. Then what happened? And Maharaj said no. First read Chaitanya Charitamrita, then Bhagavatam. So I was not comfortable. Then I asked, I can't accept anything without logic. Maharaj, how can you say that? Then he gave a very interesting logic. He said, what is Bhagavatam? Bhagavatam is Amrita Drava. It is in the liquid form, the nectar of Krishna's pastimes is Bhagavatam. All of you agree with this? I said, of course. Nigama kalpataro galitam phalam sugamka drava samyutam pibataha bhagavatam rasamahate. It is ripened fruit, taken the pulp out of that, again Kaliyuga. If you give mango, people say, I have to peel the skin, then bite it, very difficult to remove. Okay, take this nigama kalpataro. So this ripened fruit and pulp is also taken and made milkshake. How many of you love milkshake? If I give nice mango and milkshake, which one you would prefer to take? Some devotees have the old sorry. So now we don't have time. Who will peel it? Who will throw it? Who will remove the seed? And I need to wash also. I need to wash my hands. I need tissue paper. People don't eat drink without tissue papers also nowadays. So all janjat. What is easy? Nectarian. So he said, you accept Bhagavatam is nectar? Of course, Maharaj. Then I quoted this verse, he said, right? So then he said, you have drava with the nectar. How can you drink nectar? Nectar is available, how will you take it? Hand. You take hand, juice like this. Vessel you need. He said that vessel is Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Chaitanya Charitamrita is a vessel. If you know Chaitanya Charitamrita, then you have prepared the vessel so that you can pour the nectar and drink as much as you want. Are you convinced? Question is like we are fanatically following one person, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Gaudiya Vaishnava Maharaj, why I should hear him and believe him. I said okay. Then I started doing my research. What my nature is, if I like something, then I want to go dive deeper and try to understand, analyze, ask some people. So when I understood, even Prabhupada has done that. If you read Bhagavatam in the beginning, more than 35 pages Prabhupada writes about Chaitanya Charitamrita. Prabhupada knows. So only once you know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then your vessel is ready, so that then you can pour the nectar of Bhagavatam and relish it. So that is the lesson I learned from that. One time, one devotee asked Prabhupada, what is CC? Prabhupada newly started CC, writing CC, and Prabhupada was stressing so much about CC. And one devotee asked Prabhupada, what is CC? Then Prabhupada said 2 things, chanting and cooperation. If you read entire CC, you should come to this conclusion that 2 things are very important. Number 1, number 2, cooperation. So now, cooperation is not there, all corporation is happening. So we start in a temple, it becomes corporate thing, so cooperation is not there. So it is very important to keep these 2 things top priority. So then Mahaprabhu came for 2 important purposes. Number 1, to taste love of God. And number 2, to distribute love of God. What are the 2 purposes of Mahaprabhu's appearance? To taste love of God and to distribute love of God. So now we will try to explore some 8 interesting qualities you can type. Number much, at what time I should stop? 9 o'clock. So 8 o'clock now. 1 hour. Let us see how many qualities I can cover. So number 1, generous. You can write generous or / magnanimous. So now question to all of you. Whom do you call a generous person? One who does charity, meaning one who gives. Okay. Anybody else? Compassionate. Yeah, only when you are compassionate you want to give. Very nice. Yeah, give without any consideration. We give like that. Lot of consideration, lot of conditions are there. Somebody there. Someone. If someone uses what we give, you give someone what someone needs. Okay, someone needs. Okay. So, when people are now the question is what are the basic needs of human life? What are the basic needs? Huh? Roti kapde makan. All of you agree, right? He's saying eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. To do all this, eating, sleeping, mating, defending, to do all this, we have meetings. So there was one brahmachari. I have good, very close brahmachari friends. I asked him, he was very humorous. I asked him, how are you after a long time? He said, I'm eating, sleeping, somehow defending from meeting. So Mahaprabhu in Chaitanya Charitamrita gives very interesting understanding about what is the basic need of human life. Mahaprabhu doesn't say roti kapda makan. He gives eye-opening understanding. So it says, here Mahaprabhu is applying for a job. All of us we apply for a job. When you apply for a job, what do we have to do? The interview. Before that, resume. In the resume, what will be there? Your qualification. What do you write in the qualification? Achievements. Recognitions, rewards, achievements, skills, skill sets,
Work experience.
quality, experiences. Some HR. So now we have got the right person to discuss this subject. So whatever you say, she'll approve. Only then we will continue. So you write your quality, everything, skill set. Basically, at the end, what is the underlying message which is not written on the resume? I'm good at this, I studied in this college, this marks, 98%, this skill set, Java, Cobra, no, what is that? Python. So we have so many good skill sets and we want to sell ourselves. Please buy me. Actually we are selling. Whenever you want to sell a product, what do you say? This Katha gives nice sound, made a pure devotee, made it. Many things we say. Similarly, we want to say something about ourselves so that we want to sell ourselves to a good company so that in return we get something good. Right? So, here, I think this kind of resume you might have never seen in your life. This is Mahaprabhu's resume and Mahaprabhu is actually applying for a job. What he says, very interesting. Please repeat after me. Prema dhana vina vyartha daridra jivana asa kari vedan more deha prema dhana. So here Mahaprabhu is saying, first line is explaining what is actually the basic needs of life, and after explaining that, in the second line Mahaprabhu says that I want this particular job, I want this salary. We will discuss that. So Mahaprabhu is saying, Prema dhana vina vyartha daridra jivana. What is real daridrata? Real daridrata is the lack of love. This is most important. All of you accept? Roti kapda makan. I'll give you an example. During my school days, one of my friends, he did his diploma, and in diploma, he fell in love. Interesting concept, right? Everybody falls in love. Nobody raises in love. So this person fell in love with a girl, and my friend, boy, he is from a very good family, good caste, good wealth, very well settled family, and the girl is from some low class community, not well settled, very small family, not even mediocre. So he fell in love with the girl. Love is blind. I hope you agree? Yes. Once Socrates, greatest philosopher, was asked, so, dear sir, what is your opinion about love is blind? Socrates said, 100%. Love is blind. Marriage is an eye-opener. So this person, without considering anything about his family, his father's approval, mother's approval, he fell in love with the girl. And this went on for 2, 3, 4 years. Then the girl had 2 more sisters, younger sisters. So there was pressure from girl's family that you should get married. She was 23 and he was 24 or something. And a lot of pressure. And he said, let me start working and do something. And he said, no, pressure is there. If I don't marry now, my parents will forcibly make me get married to somebody else. Serious issue, serious concern. So what to do? Then he said, when I am committed to you, nothing can happen. I will protect you, don't worry. So he came and asked his parents, Dad, I am in love. And he said, where is my chappal? Father said, first you study, complete your degree, start working. What is this? You are in love? Nonsense. And how dare you can come and tell me directly like this? So he was upset. First day, flop show. Then again, second day, when Dad, I want to talk to you. I am in love. I said, first you settle your life. He tried to make him understand properly. But he was not in a situation to understand what exactly to do. Then he told his mother, please tell father that I want to become father also. So mother said, nothing doing better. Father, whatever father says, you should. Like, we took care of you, we raised you. So now, after becoming a father, I know the pain of parents, what exactly parents feel, right? They have done so much sleepless nights. Whenever they fall, they cry, and we are there for them. And when they grow, they say, I like that girl, I want to go run away with her. What is this? Very painful situation. I keep telling my wife, be detached. Be detached. Anything can happen. Now Kali Yuga, now things are worse. Forget, it is good if he runs away with some girl. Now they are running with boys only. So people come to me for counseling. One person came to me and his son, he wanted to be in India and study and become, he loved India. Father said, no, America Chennai. The pride for parent is, my son is studying in America, working in America. And he somehow motivated him, pushed him, did so much. And finally he cracked the exams and he studied masters and he started working also. And 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years he's not coming back. And father, beta, how na? India, now you have to get married. And he said, no marriage. Why? Then after one day he revealed, now I have understood my identity. I want to marry my friend. It's okay. Which friend? Which caste she is? Not she, he. He was devastated. He was so strict. You should come, go to America, come back and marry nice particular family caste girl. And he comes and says, sir, what to do my son? Even if he marries a Muslim Christian, I don't have any problem, sir. But he should marry some woman, sir. Nowadays the concerns have changed, the problems have changed. Earlier days, different problems, different solutions. Now problems are only different. What will you answer? I was thinking I am a very good conflict resolution maker. But this kind of conflicts should get bewildered. I should go to somebody else for counseling. So my friend, he told his parents, no, if I marry this girl only. Then parents said, if you marry, you should marry anybody else, not this girl. Only in our caste only. We'll give you options. Then fight like at the peak. And finally father had to say, if you want to marry this girl, you can marry this girl and get lost from my house. You will not get even a penny. You know old style properly? No, well, nothing, not even 1 rupee you will get from my side. Get lost. And don't come back home today. Pack up and go. You know what my friend did? Love, blind. He said, hell with you. I don't care, father, mother. Goodbye. Like a hero. They see movies, that infatuation is there, that heroism is there. So he said, Tata bye-bye. He came out. He did not have any money. He asked all his friends, 500 rupees product. So friends, they accommodated him. So they finally ran away, and with 4 of my other friends, he got married. So I told this story, very funny, but coming back to our main point here, Prema Dhana Vinavyartha Daridra Jivana. So this person, he said, I don't want roti, I don't want kapada, I don't want makha. I don't want even 1 rupee of yours. Hell with you. But what I want? My love. Dil to pagal hai. Tum bhi pagal ho. So what happened? So this person finally, this proves that this story might have happened many places, that Prema Dhana Vinavyartha Daridra Jivana. Real Daridrata, real poverty is not lack of food, clothing, shelter or wealth. Real poverty is lack of love. If you don't have anybody to love, there is an innate nature for all of us to love and to be loved. If that person, if one person in your life is not there, even though you have crores and crores and crores of rupees, all wealth in the world, but you don't have anybody to love, what a life it is. Who wants that kind of life? I will give you 1 crore per month, 12 crore package. If anybody is there, please let us know. So you will get every month 1 crore in your account. And what is job? I will give you a big bungalow for you, 20 rooms. Inside there is 1 bike to go from 1 room to another room. Such a palatial, such a big castle we are going to give you. So only condition is you get everything. Breakfast 51 items. Lunch 108 items. Dinner 51 items. 50. Chapan means what? 56 items. This one. So dinner 56 items, breakfast 56 items, and lunch 108 items. Every day. Only condition is we will put you inside the bungalow and we lock it. Nobody will come inside. You have to be alone. Anybody interested? See, many times whenever I tell this story, I ask first, I have a job opening, 1 crore package. After I tell the condition, nobody is willing. So by this we clearly, same thing Arjuna also told Krishna, right? If I kill everybody, nobody will be there. With whom will I enjoy? So even if you want to enjoy, you need people around you. Alone, what is enjoyment? You can't. So here Mahaprabhu is very clearly saying, Prematana, that love is most important. So without that love, then it is called Daridra Jivana. Daridrata, this poverty stricken. So then he says, now Mahaprabhu in the second line is putting his proposal. Now I need a particular job. And Mahaprabhu is, when he is asking, people generally for HR, they come and give their resume and attend the interview. But Mahaprabhu is saying, I want this particular job. He is deciding his job profile. I want this job and I want this much salary. Anybody does that? Nobody does that. After HR tells this is what you can get, then they try to negotiate. But Mahaprabhu is saying, my profile, I am very clear with my profile. I want only this profile. And I want this salary. You know what he's saying? He's saying, Dasa Kari. My profile is Das. So So give me a job. What is my job profile? Servant. And I need salary also. What is the salary? Dasagiri Vedan. Vedan means salary. Vedan more Vedan. Premadhana. He is asking, this proposal is asking Krishna. Oh Krishna, I want a job in your company. So in your company, Goloka Enterprises. So I need a job and my job profile is servant. I am very clear. And give me salary. What is that salary? Love of God. Premadhana, love of God. So that is what Mahaprabhu is saying. Very interesting. So by this we very clearly understand that what most important for a person is actually the love. That is what even if you see, you can see, how many of you have witnessed any suicides in your life? Somebody committed suicide. You have witnessed? They have written some chit. What is generally what do you find in the chits? Suicide notes.
Not happy with the life.
Not happy with the life.
Someone cheated.
Someone cheated.
Teacher scolded.
Teacher scolded.
Some loans.
Huh?
Loan.
Some loan. Huh?
Finance.
Financial. Financial.
They don't feel love. Nobody.
They don't feel love.
Not able to crack.
Girlfriend left. Have you ever even in college hostels in IITs, people with great difficulty they get into IIT. In IIT, every year there is one suicide.
Not take the pressure.
Because one person got second rank, he committed suicide. Have you ever seen any suicide note saying that आज कैंटीन में चपाती नहीं मिला? Committing suicide. Another suicide note, chapati mila, sabji nahi mila. Something like that. Anybody wants to die because they didn't get lack of food? No. So lack of food is not the cause for somebody's end of their life. So basically, what is the main cause is heart breaks. They can't face the world. When the heart is broken, when they lose the hope, gone. You don't see any animals committing suicide. Have you ever seen animals committing suicide? One monkey goes to the top of the floor on the compound and takes one rose. She loves me. She loves me. So this joke, only few people could understand. Not everybody could understand. Those who have not understood this joke, ask those who have understood this joke after the class. So you don't see any animals committing suicide. It is only human beings who can't face the world because of heart attacks. So that is why in the West, people, they understood that with humans, very difficult. Nowadays, people's love for dog has become crazy. Why? Everybody feels that love for dog. So they even campaign, love animals. Why are you stray dogs? If you beat them, my cousin only. So there is one stray dog near our house. It always troubles. I am always against the stray dog, and she is a dog lover. And she says, no, you should not behave with that stray dog like that. If you love, that also loves back. But I am loving, but it bites me. It is showing its love. By biting, it is showing its love. It's love bite. So that kind of statements. So people have so much of love for the dogs, but for breakfast they eat fish. They are campaigning for animal love, but they are eating for breakfast fish, chicken and all. They don't have any problem. So in America, in the West, there is no family. Best friend, there is no proper family. The best friend for anybody is their dog. And they feel they go for office work, whole day they have done so much of work, and evening, night they come back, and the dog will come and lick your feet. They feel that, wow, so nice. And Devamrit Swami Maharaj was saying, he saw one person wearing t-shirt, on that it is mentioned, in dog we trust. Actual statement is, In God we trust, but he has written in dog we trust. So that is the level. So they have that audacity to write, to print and write and show to the world that in dog we trust. All of you know Tirupati Devasthanam, Tirupati Tirumala, TTD. So in TTD, one person, one rich man, he made a crown for the Lord Balaji, Venkareshwara. It was a diamond crown worth 37 crores. 37 crore worth diamond, and it got printed in newspaper. He became famous also, but there were many people who were not at all happy with this. They said, "What is this for a god, for one stone statue, and you have 37 crores? There are so many poor people struggling outside without food. Why can't you do something for them? What is this nonsense? Not a good attitude." So this question was asked to Pejavar Swami. It is a couple of years he passed away. Very senior sannyasi. So he was asked, "Swamiji, why people don't understand why we do so much of kharcha for this archer?" And Pejavar Swami said, "People will never understand why we do so much of kharcha for this archer because they don't come and sit in our Bhagavatam charcha." So the same in US, they organized a dogs fashion show. They spent 73 crores. Nobody is questioning. Because the message is very clear. In dog they trust. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives the greatest gift to the world. And what is the greatest gift? Which is the basic necessity of human life? Is love. That love of God, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to this world to experience it and to distribute it. So only thing is, are you ready? That is a question. So if you analyze a beggar, like beggar is begging. So have you ever thought like that? That's why I always, whenever you observe, we need to cultivate the habit of observation. Two things are very important in one's life. One is observation, second thing is absorption. These two things can take you to any level. Whether it is in bhakti, whether it is in your profession, whether it is student life or in relationship, anything. These two things are very important. What are these two? Observation and absorption. So when you observe and analyze a beggar's life, so what happens to a beggar? What exactly beggar does? He is begging. So what is he begging? He is begging, give me something. Anything else? Can you specify anything? Bhagwan ke naam pe kuch de do. Kuch de do. Food. Give me some food. He can't say, please give me some gulab jamun. He can't beg, today is my birthday, please give me gulab jamun. Something like that. He cannot. So beggar, if you analyze, there are 3 points. So what he wants, he will not get. First point, what he wants, he will not get. Second, even if he gets what he wants, he will not get as much as he wants. Third point, even if he gets how much he wants, he doesn't have capacity to enjoy how much he wants. What are the 3 points you can repeat? First point, he doesn't get what he wants. Second, he doesn't get as much as he wants. And third, even if he gets as much as he wants, he doesn't have capacity to enjoy. Can you connect something with us also, these 3 points? What is that? That is sense gratification. We all in this world are trying to enjoy sense gratification. I'm thinking, I can enjoy. I get this, I enjoy. I get that, I enjoy. And unfortunately, in the current world, the entire advertisement industry is targeting, and they are not promoting their product. They are actually targeting individual psychology. they try to hit on the psychology. Many years back, I was just driving. I saw a big hoarding, beautiful big car, and the guy there written, "If you are a man, buy this car." I am a man. You feel not the psychology you are hit. Yes, I am a man. I have a small car. What is this? I have a Maruti. I am a Maruti's Bhakta. I have bought Maruti car. But then desire. Car name is only desire. Passion plus pleasure. Scooty name, not pleasure. That hero Honda passion. So these are swift desire. Not only just desire, swift desire. So this is how sense gratification. So I'll give you a simple example. Now, all of you like sweets? I want one particular item to tell this example. Gulab jamun, all of us like. So now, I'm little hungry, I want to eat. I feel that I want gulab jamun and I want to eat it and relish it. Now, if I go today is a Bandh, no shops, you don't get ready-made sweets, ready-made gulab jamuns. And now, but I want to eat. Sometimes desire happens like that. Suddenly you get a desire, I want to eat chat, I want to drink something, I want to eat something. And suddenly we are doing comfortably in one place, but we have to get up and do a lot of hard work. So now I want to, what is my desire now? We all want to enjoy gulab jamun. So now somebody can tell me, who is expert in making gulab jamun? Mataris are not raising hands. This is humility. You should learn humility. They are all experts, but they are saying no. And all boys are saying, oh, he is good, he is good, he is good. So Mataris, please learn that how to be humble. So, Dinesh who is expert. Mataji, one name, somebody?
Sunita.
Who is Sunita? Oh, Mataji, okay. Now, you two can help me. Now we want to make gulab jamun. We want to enjoy, relish gulab jamun. Now I want to make gulab jamun. What I have to do first? Collect all the ingredients. What are the ingredients we need? You can tell kova, sugar. Huh? Maida? Fire? Already fire is there. One more fire is there. Keep putting fire. Oil, sugar, water, kova.
I mean the ball.
And I'll come to the process. I must say the ingredients.
Ghee for frying.
Mataji?
Ghee.
Ghee. Okay. Then Mataji, you heard whatever he said. Anything extra you want to add?
Yeah, for flavor, roses.
For flavor? Roses.
Cardamom and cardamom.
Cardamom.
Saffron.
This is brahmachari gulab jamun. Dry fruits, sir. Gulab jamun. Dry fruits. Pista. Pista comes under dry fruits. Kesar. थोड़ा grow हो रहा है. Then rose essence, cardamom. What is your name? Ritvik. We'll talk later. So rose essence. Then anything else? We got all the items. All of you are comfortable. Brahmachari boys, all of you comfortable. Yes, I know. So now we have all the ingredients ready. To get all the ingredients to go and buy or collect, get it in one place. How much time it takes?
10 minutes, blink it.
No. This is typical Kaliyuga 2026. So now it is Bandh. How much ever you blink, nothing will come. You have to do something. Yes, how much time to collect all the ingredients and put it in one place? To prepare for the actual event. 1 hour? Conservatively, at least half an hour, 40 minutes, let us take. 40 minutes now we have spent, and everything, all cardamom, essence, everything you have collected. Brahmacharis also got inspired, they also got collected, everything they have kept. So now, what is the first procedure? Mataji, Sunita Mataji. What is the first thing we have to do?
Kova is already ready, then we can mix the ingredients.
Nothing is ready, we have to make it ready. How to make it ready?
Boil the milk and get the kova first.
Okay. Okay, now let the kova is ready. Then
Wait.
just give me 2 minutes. थोड़ा गुलाब जामुन prepare करना है. हाँ.
Mix the kova and maida first.
So kova and maida, you need to mix. First you need to put kova on the pan or just mix like that.
Measure the ingredients.
Measure the ingredients. Okay. HR. So measure whatever you measure you can manage. Yes. 2 minutes. 5 minutes. Chop. Okay. You don't have to heat up, just mix like that. Kova and maida.
Yes.
Hand only. You mix kova and maida is ready. Then
Make the balls. Apply the ghee to make the balls.
apply the ghee and make the balls, right? Your procedure was same. Okay. Okay. Now I got the balls. Then
We have to fry.
which one?
In
What?
the ghee, in the kadai.
Hey, you said dry fruits and when you put the dry fruits. You take the gulab jamun, put touch the like chutney. You take.
Roll it, stuff it. Stuffing. We have to stuff the dry fruits.
By making balls, you need to stuff it then make the balls. Correct? Okay. Then
Fry.
balls are ready now, and now you fry. Okay.
Sugar syrup is also getting ready.
So now here you need to fry it, and how to fry? How much to fry?
In a slow medium, we have to keep frying.
Slow, medium, fire, keep frying.
Yes.
Don't fry anybody else. The balls. So the balls, you have slow, medium, frying. So then what happens to the balls?
It becomes a red
Golden brown. Very important point for anybody who wants to cook jamun. Golden brown. Very interesting. Yes.
In simultaneously, we have to make the sugar stuff.
How to make sugar stuff?
Sugar and water.
Sugar and water.
In that one,
And pray to Krishna and bakery. How to make sugar syrup?
we have to boil the water. Boil one string.
Boil the water, then put the sugar
Yes.
and heat the
Yes.
water with the sugar.
Cardamom, saffron inside till one
That is
string.
after
Oh, cardamom
making the
saffron
syrup,
now, the
finally
syrup you put,
Syrup.
not to the balls. Okay. Understand the differences? Lot of learning in this today's class. Not only Chaitanya Charitamrita. How to prepare gulab jamun. Perfection. Yes. So essence you have put it there in the syrup. Now it is golden brown ready. Balls are golden brown ready. Then sugar
Put it
syrup.
in the sugar syrup.
Put it in the sugar syrup.
Yes.
And pray to Krishna. Do something.
Then after we should couple of hours, some 10 minutes.
Fine. How many?
Then just
How much?
10-15 minutes is more.
Sufficient 10 15 minutes.
Yeah.
2 hours. Brahmachari gulab jamuns 2 hours. They can't eat without proper sweetness inside. Every inch, every millimeter of the jamun should be filled with this sugar syrup. Right?
That's why we're stuffing inside with mishri and dry fruits. Mishri says you get sweetness.
What is mystery?
Kalkand, kalsakara. Diamond sugar, I think.
That ingredients only you didn't tell now. Suddenly, okay.
Stuffing inside dry fruits.
But ingredients you didn't tell this mystery part.
No, they told.
They told?
Yeah, back someone told.
Okay, back somebody is told.
So that's why.
Okay, from back you have borrowed the.
Because of that mishri.
Okay, inside also it is getting sweeter. So now, fried, now sugar syrup is ready. If you put more time, it becomes better, na? Better sweet.
Yes.
2 hours, done. Now gulab jamun is ready. Now we'll come back to our analysis. Now to make gulab jamun, 3 hours it took. To make perfect, very good gulab jamun, at least reasonably good gulab jamun.
Yes.
You need 3 hours. Now I am hungry, I am hankering for gulab jamun to enjoy. Now 3 hours I have spent and gulab jamun has come. So we get 2 gulab jamuns and now I take the gulab jamun. I put it. Now my question is, where exactly is the pleasure part of enjoyment of gulab jamun? Wait. Now when I took all the ingredients, maida, sugar, kova. Did I enjoy gulab jamun? No. Then I mixed everything, made balls. Am I enjoying the gulab jamun? No. Then I put it on the hot oil. Ghee. I am frying. Medium pace. We are experts in frying. So medium pace fried. Now golden brown gulab jamuns. Are we enjoying the gulab jamun? No. Now then I put the gulab jamun, take the gulab jamun, put it inside the sugar syrup for 2 hours. Am I enjoying? No. Now gulab jamun is ready, offered. Tulsi is there, everything is there. Now am I enjoying? No. Then when am I enjoying? Then I take the gulab jamun, put it inside the mouth. Then it touches the tongue. When it touches the tongue, that is a pleasure, right? Have you ever realized how long the gulab jamun stays on my tongue? 10 seconds maximum. 10 seconds, then goes inside. Once it goes inside, you don't know where is gulab jamun, what happened. Itna kiya, maida, kova, So the point here is, we spent 3 hours to make gulab jamun, and I put it inside only for 10 seconds. This is the reality of sense gratification. The entire sense gratification works like this. You put so much of energy, time, hankering, efforts, and you're thinking, but at the end, you enjoy very, very minimal. Enjoyment is minuscule, just short 10 seconds of happiness, 3 hours of struggle. So that's why it is said, scriptures tells us, happiness is in the planning. The actual happiness, what you get, is actually in the planning. Now, I tell you, if you take the analysis a little further, now I made a gulab jamun, I put the one gulab jamun, wow, so happy, right? Now I force you have come to my house, please take second gulab jamun. Happy. Third gulab jamun, happier. Fourth gulab jamun, Prabhuji, you are so nice. Jamun is so sweet. You are so sweet. So thank you so much. Fourth gulab jamun also you enjoy. Fifth gulab jamun also you enjoy. And now you are full. Best day of my life. You made my day, Prabhu. Then this Prabhu is not giving. Take one more gulab jamun. Oh, no, not required. Prabhu, please. For you have come all the way. But please take. I am forcing. Okay, give me sixth. So I ate six. Now, tummy, mind, body is resisting. Resistance is started creating. Then sixth also with difficulty you ate. Then the next group comes Prabhu. Take one more. I made with lot of love. Every millimeter of jamun is filled with Dinesh Prabhu's love. If you eat jamun made by Dinesh Prabhu, pure devotee, you can become a pure devotee. So please eat. Yeah, I can become pure devotee, but stomach no place. No, we should eat. Itna build-up kiya. Okay, one more. 7 gulab jamun also. Gulab jamun is not in front. Hearing this one is disgusting actually. Now, 7 gulab jamun. Now you say, no, we should eat more. 8 gulab jamun. I say, Prabhu, chodo. Or devotee, okay. If you force me again, different situation will become change. Situation will change. No more devotee, no more friendship. Go, no. He's very angry, he's pushing you. Then if you are, because of the force, if you eat 9th and 10th gulab jamun, what happens? Everything will come out. And still he forces. Vomit ho gaya na bro, abhi khali ho gaya. इंच में भक्ति है प्रभु, इंच में प्रेम है प्रभु, प्रेम धन विनय में दरिद्र जीवन खाओ प्रभु. So then if you forcibly eat another 1 or 2 gulab jamuns in your life, you will get frustration for gulab jamun. Already started by hearing. You start getting frustration, and finally in your life you stop eating gulab jamun. Now again coming back to our analysis. You love gulab jamun. You like gulab jamun. First gulab jamun gave you happiness. Second gulab jamun gave you happiness. Third, fourth, fifth gave you happiness. what happened to the happiness of the gulab jamun? So my question is, where is the happiness? The happiness is in the gulab jamun or happiness is in on my tongue? Have you ever realized this? Where is the happiness? I put so much of energy, effort to get happiness from gulab jamun. I got happiness from gulab jamun, but the same gulab jamun which gave me happiness is the same gulab jamun is making my heart devastated. It is completely devastating my health. So the question remains, where is the happiness then? So happiness is not a gulab jamun. So 3 घंटा वेस्ट हो गया हमारा. I thought happiness is in gulab jamun, but you people are saying no. Then where is happiness?
Thinking of the
Huh? Tongue. Happiness is in the tongue? No. Happiness is in the mind. So, happiness is in the mind. So, in the mind, we are thinking that I can get happiness, I can get happiness. That is why this entire world is called Maya. What is Maya? That which is not. Ma, yeah. Ma is negation. So, that which is not. So, actually, I am thinking I can enjoy. But actually, you cannot. And even if you enjoy, actually, I want, whenever you are hungry, right? What exactly we feel? I go to temple, feast will be there today, nice class is there, so after the class, I will eat. Last night also I didn't eat anything. So, what is the item? The menu also they will tell puri, paneer matar sabji, gulab jamuns, 10 gulab jamuns each person will get. So, then so many items are there. So, we have decided today test match. Not very good. So test match I will play in front of the plate. So I go and now point here is I want to enjoy everything, every item I want to eat as much as I want. And you go, you get the plate also. First thing is, first option what can happen? You go to temple that I have heard the menu also. Somebody told me, called me, bro, today acha menu hai, you should not miss today's Sunday feast. Then yes. So somehow I got a little delayed, but I came for the feast. They said jamun is over. First thing is you may not get what you want. Right? So second thing is, yes, you may get what you want, but they say probably half jamun. Today many more devotees came, the items got over early, you will get half jamun. Prabhu, mat dijiye. Even if you don't give, it's fine, but half jamun, can you enjoy it? No. So first option, you may get what you may not get what you want. Even if you get, you may not get as much as you want. Third option is you have got. Prabhu will come and give bucket of gulab jamuns are there. Go eat as much as you want. Yes, I will. Because I am hungry. I feel half bucket at least I will karunga Prabhu. But after 3 gulab jamuns, so this is how the pleasure in this material world works. And we are running after sense gratification. Is sense gratification good or bad? Sense gratification good or bad? Huh? Confidently you should tell. Bad! But we secretly don't believe it. Okay, now another question. Is giving up sense gratification is easy or difficult? Difficult? Boys? What about for boys? Difficult? It's a universal principle. But I say no. Giving up sense gratification, very important point, very deep point on Maharaj. Actually, I heard from one Maharaj. So he was saying, giving up sense gratification is very, very easy. But to get the desire to give up sense gratification is very difficult. Very important point. To give up sense gratification is easy. I say, I will not do this. Finish. Katha. But to get that desire, I want to give up. I am putting on weight. I want to give up sweets. To get that desire only is to get the desire. Once you get that desire, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. The moment you get the desire, you can do it. But to get that desire is very difficult. The act is very simple, right? So one of my friends was saying, you want to reduce weight, take simple one exercise I will teach you. you do this, you can easily. And many people who are overweight, they want some simple things, right? Yeah, tell me what exercise. And he said, stand straight or sit straight and 45 degree you turn right your head, and again 180 degree turn left. So do this whenever somebody offers you anything. This one exercise you do, easily you can reduce your weight. So, the sense gratification, enjoyment in this material world is like this. What are the 3 points? You may not get what you want. Even if you get what you want, you may not get as much as you want. Even if you get as much as you want, because you may not have capacity to enjoy as much as you want. So Mahaprabhu actually comes us and tells us that this is what happens if you want anything in this world. But when you aspire for Krishna's love, it actually outgrows all these 3 criteria. Krishna's love, you can get as much as you want. And Krishna's love, there is no limitation. That is why in Shishashtakam we sing Anandamudhi. In spiritual world, how it is? It is Ananda. Happiness of what? Kidan what happiness? Ambudhi. It is ocean of happiness. Oh, ocean of happiness. Wonderful. So this ocean of happiness, Anandamudhi Vardhanam, it keeps increasing. Okay, it keeps increasing when? Every year it keeps increasing? No. Prati Padam. Purna Amrita Swada. And it is Purna Amrita. You can relish as much as you want, and you will also not get, the hunger will not get satiated, and the love will also not get satiated. You will get as much as you want. So that is what Mahaprabhu has come to tell us that in this world, happiness if you are looking, yes, you will get how much? That 10 seconds. Actually speaking, whatever act, whether it is eating, sleeping, mating and defending, we think I can get happiness in eating, I can get happiness in mating. Yes, you will get. But the more happiness is in the planning than the actual act. Any act will give you pleasure, but thinking about that act gives more pleasure. So in 7th canto, Prabhupada writes brilliant point. In that particular purport, I forgot the verse, in that purport Prabhupada writes, he gives solution for all the problems in one line. So he writes, how to overcome lust. You want to know? In one line Prabhupada answers. How to overcome lust? Prabhupada writes, stop planning. So if you want to overcome lust, what we should do? Stop planning. But what we do? Keep planning. So mind, without your knowledge, it starts planning for enjoyment. And again, we fail. So here, generally what happens? A beggar begs to the people, kuch dena please, Bhagavad ke naam ke upar, or give me something, give me something. And people, some people will give, some people will reject them. Have you ever seen a beggar is begging and nobody gives, and one person he says, I want to give you, and he says, I don't know. And beggar is running, this person is also running behind him. Hey, please come, I want to give you something, I want to give you something. And that is Mahaprabhu. When we talk about Krishna, when we talk about spiritual life, nobody is interested. Our devotees, Prabhupada, what all he has to do? PowerPoint presentation. Right? So we make PowerPoint, and they don't know every point is powerful. It is actually the real PowerPoint. So the PPT, every point is very powerful. So we do that, we flyers, announcements, go and Harinam Sankirtan, what all advertisements we also do. But people are not interested. So because when I come to spiritual life, I need to follow rules and regulations. See, people love philosophy. People love devotees. People love prasadam. People love kirtan. Then what exactly, why people are not taking seriously? Or even if somebody takes it, after some time they give up and go. Simple, because of lifestyle. People can't take up the lifestyle what Krishna consciousness is offering to them. So this is psychology what I have understood. Philosophy they have no problem. But when it comes to psychology, I know one devotee, many years he was coming, he never wore, he always would come in jeans and t-shirt. At that time, we were very fanatically we were preaching. I used to go and what is this nonsense? You are wearing jeans and t-shirt, wear nice kurta. And I was promoting kurta and dhoti kurta. And he stopped coming. So, in the name of Krishna consciousness, sometimes the way how we preach, rather than getting people closer to Krishna, they go away from Krishna. So that is why we should understand the psychology of the person. What are his needs? What is his upbringing? Sometimes when he wears jeans and t-shirt, what is the problem? He is a good human being. And slowly, whenever he wants, I know some what devotee, he follows all the regulatory principles. He is chanting 4 rounds from last 20 years. But consistency, fine. And he is very clear. This is what I can do. I used to think this person will never grow in his life. I should think like that, but now I know many from the last 25 years. I am also in the society. I see there are so many people who came and went after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Never ever be proud. Never ever be proud about whatever you are doing. So our mind is that if I am doing something, the other person is not doing something, we start in the mind. We start thinking, use this fellow. I am fasting, nirjal. Other person is drinking water. Even drinking water becomes adama. That's what mind preaches to us. That's how mind we think. Narottama, Naradama. Ekadashi day, drinking water. Nirjal Ekadashi. So we keep judging. The moment you judge someone, understand it is a recipe for breaking that relationship. That relationship will break. Somehow we need to come out of this judgment tendency, mentality. If it is not good, so give little freedom. So point here is, people come that rules and regulations we can't follow. We want freedom, we want to be free in this world. This is what many people, whenever you preach, people say, I want to be free. So one person was telling me this point. So I said, I told him, discipline gives freedom. I said, how? I said, you want to be free for what? To get happiness. Right? You tell me, if you play a game, do you feel happy? Yes, if I play a game. I told him, name one game which has no rules and regulations. Now I will give you a bat and ball. And I will get no rules and regulations. Can you literally play the game? You can't even play the game, you can't even understand. Whenever the game comes for kids, they give rules and regulations how to play. Rules. Anything there are rules. So those rules you follow, then actually you get freedom to play, and that play will give you happiness also. So actually people are thinking, if I am free, no. If you are free, you become mental. Yeah. Freedom will not just, it is not freedom, it is free doom. You doom your life. So that is why it is, what you want freedom from or freedom for?
From.
Freedom from what? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada. And freedom for? To practice. To practice the meaningful life. So whenever you follow a meaningful life, that gives us happiness. So meaningless life, and most of the times people think that being free, I'll get happiness, being free. So one last story I will tell and then conclude. All of you have done your 10th standard. 10th standard, everybody, all of your parents have told you, 10th standard is very important, it is a turning point. Turning point. When you came to 12th, again they said turning point. When you came to degree, again turning point. Then marriage, very important turning point. Then first child, very important turning point. घूम रहे हैं हम लोग किधर घूम के घुमा दिया आपको. So we just turning. Still never got that point. Where is that point? A stopping point, right? That stopping point we didn't know. So 10th standard. How many of you remember? I very strongly remember my 10th standard exam Whole year, that 1 year parents said, 1 year you struggle and work. So your life, turning point and your life is settled. And very important. So okay, I stopped watching TV, nothing. 1 year I thought, okay, let me struggle and get good marks. Many of our boys, they have got all 95, 90, 98, 99, 100s. Dinesh Provadal, they are all toppers in their entire life. So, 1 year, I sacrificed. I think most of you have sacrificed that 1 year for 10th standard exam, right? Turning point. So, I have studied very nicely and exam dates were announced. March, it was exactly in the March. So, next week was the exam and one more week and after that one more week, exam is done. So, then I came like counting down days 7, 6, 5. Now, tomorrow is exam. One way there is a lot of tension, pressure. Another way, one exam is getting over. So first day I went, I wrote one paper, came, what a feeling light, feather-like feeling. So first language, book. I told book, never show your face again. Frustrated, frustration to the core. One book through it and prepared for a second exam. Feeling little more lighter. So second book, never show your face. Then third exam, fourth exam, fifth exam, 6 subjects right in the 10th standard. 6th exam, final exam. I'm writing. Inside, Ananth, feeling. So I'm just writing. First answer I wrote, second answer, last question, last answer. I'm looking at the pen. I'm looking at the paper. I can't explain that feeling. How can I explain? Hopefully your experience. Last answer I wrote, and I remember, first time I remembered, I valued the value of full stop. Last answer के बाद एक full stop designed, I designed it. Nice, wonderful full stop. Then I thought, my life is done. I am free. My point is again coming back to this freedom part. So now at the exam, final paper, final question, final answer, and marks are also going to come very nicely. Now I am done. Now I am going to be happy, free in my life. So before that I have discussed with all of my friends, parents, they told, finish your exam, after that 3 months chutti. Do whatever you want. Whatever the hell you want, you do it. We'll give you money also, time, freedom, do anything you want. And all of our friends, before the exam, 1 month before only we decided, after the last exam, we are not going back home. Going directly to the cinema. Film. So first day, film, outside eating. So then come back in the night, whole night discussion. Party, basically. Whole night party. So then, in that, after the exam, all of us, we sat and we made a list, what all we need to do. So like all our friends, we were like crazy about films, cinema. Crazy. Very fanatic about cinema. So we made an entire list of movies. Every day 3 movies. Okay. Every day 3 movies. Morning get up at around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Eat breakfast. Parents come to friend's house. One rich person was there in his house. The VCR. Nowadays you don't get in YouTube. VCR big cassette you need to buy. So we told an uncle we booked everything. Every day 3 cassettes we want. All movies which everything we have given. Very systematic giver. Systematic sensitivity. So I started getting that. So breakfast, lunch in my friend's house. They were rich. They were also happy. You people have struggled 1 year. Eat whatever you want. Just order whatever you want. They give you. Eat, watch, enjoy, party. So we did that. We had planned for 3 months. What all we have to do? So after 1 week, vomiting for any movie. We don't want. Like same like Gulab Jamun. Able to understand the link. Any sanctification you take same thing, same feeling. So first day 3 movies, we were happy. Second day 3 movies, we were happy. Third day 3 movies. After 4-5 days, resistance. 7th day vomiting. 8th day frustration. So 9th day we decided we'll never watch movies again. So then what to do? Then, see the problem is with the movies. Now we will change that. What we will do? We will go to swimming. So near my house there was a swimming pool. So that was like very very interesting thing for all of us. So every day swimming, and you go for swimming there or come out. They used to make one hot like samosa. all onion, garlic, everything. Nice samosas, garam garam samosa, chutney. That was like feeling next level feeling. So do that swimming, come back, eat that samosa. Wow, such a happiness. This we will do eternally in our life. That's what we were thinking. After 1 week, swimming pool smell. Samosa, nonsense. No samosa. 2 weeks of holidays, freedom. School means restrictions, uniform, bell, ring. You need to follow teachers, homework. Wow, what? Janjat, so much. So many problems. Now holidays, no problem, no rules, no regulations. You believe me or not, 2 weeks we were frustrated. Then you know what was the topic we were discussing? When college will start. College jana hai. So at least college color dress, everyday fashion show, no school uniform. So all of you felt this? Same, huh? Wow. Same. Same pitch for all of you. This is how mind works. So then there was a frustration. So immediately thinking when college will start again. Again once college started, when holidays will come. Again when holidays come. So my point here is now 10th standard you have finished the exam, you have money, you have time, you have energy, everything you have, but you can't enjoy. But if I ask you, now I'll ask you this question. Can some of you can tell what is the best part of your school life? What do you remember? If I say, what are the sweet memories you have?
Friends.
Okay, friends.
Going to school, enjoying the day, then coming back on the way.
On the way. See, after the school, going to the school, coming back to school, there is a lot of discussion. Such fun. I remember immediately those days. Anybody else? What are the sweet memories of your school?
Trips on weekends.
Trips
on weekends.
Trips. Trips, right? School trips are like memorable. Amazing. Cultural activities. That's all from other side. Anybody else?
Few lessons that we learned in the class on literature.
One second.
Some of the literature classes.
Literature classes. You like literature? That is why. That gives you. Okay, now, boys. Free periods you like? Then, let's go. PT periods. PT periods means games, take bat and ball, whatever. Yes? Bunking the classes half day and go and enjoy outside, play. Anybody else? You are getting opportunity, I don't know when you will get opportunity to speak about your school days. Utilize it.
Competitions. Inter-school competitions.
Inter-school competitions.
NCC.
NCC? Oh, you are NCC man, army. Yes. Sharing the tiffin. Yes, that was a fun part. During the class hours, we used to take others different way to eat actually. Yes.
Imitating the teacher and
What?
Imitating
Imitating the
the teacher.
teachers. Yes. Gossips. We are PhDs in that. On last chance.
Fighting for half mark, quarter mark.
Fighting for 1 mark. Man, how can you miss this mark, man? Then take that mark and you come with the background music to your friends also. Have you made talk about here? Yes. Bagging. Banging the bench. Yeah, somebody will sing a song and you will dil to baat kar. See now when I ask for the sweet memories, everybody said so many wonderful. Then fight. Pen fight, huh? क्या है? इसका नहीं कौन सा pen? See, quite interesting if you analyze, all of you said so many wonderful things, but nobody said this subject. When maths teacher was teaching mathematics, when they said a plus b whole square is a square plus nobody, 1% told about the subject. Bunking class they are enjoying. School by coming back they are enjoying. Pen fight they are enjoying. PT period they are enjoying. Nobody said about the subject. So, because you studied the subject, you are happy now, but still, but still, small things actually gives us so much happiness, right? So coming back to the point here, so having a free time will not give us happiness. Then what gives us happiness, bro? Very important point. Service engagement. Okay. We always pray to Krishna. Please engage me in your service. And so, problem, everybody in the whole world, people are thinking that I want a problem-free life. No problems. Right? I don't want any problem. But problem-free life doesn't give us happiness. Then what gives us happiness? What gives us happiness is a purposeful life. When you have a purpose to live for, and then anything you can accept it. Even if you don't get sleep, no problem. Even if somebody fighting with you, no problem. I can tolerate it. Because you have a purpose. If there is no purpose, any small things can actually irritate us. We start cribbing. And life will not move forward only. So it is very important when we lead a purposeful life, that actually gives us happiness. While leading that purposeful life, because we have a purpose in front of me, then any problems I don't mind. Right? Problems will come. Problems will come to human beings. Problems will not come for just this building or something like that. So all of us we get problems. Because when we don't have a purpose, we start crying. One Mataji, very senior Mataji, her son, he started working now. First year of his work experience, very rich family they are from. And this Mataji calls me and said, Prabhuji, my son is working in Bangalore and there is a lot of problems going on. Manager is not properly taking care of him, lot of some pressure. Please tell me something, give me some remedies. If I do some homa, I get something, all problems should go away for my son. Then I told Mataji, can I talk? She said yes. Mataji, it is very important that your son should go through these problems. Prabhu, what are you saying? Because they are rich family, pampered child, they can't see, parents can't see any problem to the son. I said, Mataji, first of all, there are no remedies to get out of that person from the problems. First of all, there is no problem. Even if the remedies I will not give you. Prabhuji, you are so hard-hearted. Mataji, this person, your son, should go through these problems. Only then he will internally grow. Internal growth comes from toughness. Like if you want to build a muscle, what you should do? You should lift the weight, right? Where will be the weight? It will not be hanging. Weight is on the below. So there is gravitation. Whatever you put, it falls down. But here you cannot put. You need to lift against the gravitational force. Only then my biceps will build. Only when I do this, chest will become stronger, muscles will build. So only when you go against the gravitation, anti-gravitation will give you muscles. So similarly in life, whenever a problem comes, please don't feel fearful. Try to understand how I can solve this problem. With this I conclude. All of us we go through problems. Nobody can say I have no problem. All of us we go through problems. So some problems can be solved. Number one, some problems can be solved. And some problems, the intensity of the problem can be reduced. Second step, the intensity of the problem can be reduced, but you cannot solve the problem completely. First step, you can solve the problem completely. Second step, you can reduce the intensity of the problem. And third, that problem, because you cannot solve that, you can take alternative route to reach that destination to solve that problem. And fourth, some problems cannot be solved. It has to be managed. Whenever, especially married couple counseling, when they come, oh, I'm frustrated with this person, my wife, anger issues, short-tempered, keeps blabbering nonsense. So what is the solution? I will divorce. Divorce. Very easy, na? Go to a lawyer, sign a petition, take her consent, you pay something if it is required, if she doesn't demand anything. That's very easy. Bro, why are you saying like this? I said, yes. You are in a problem. You don't want to solve the problem. You want to just escape from the problem. Escaping from the problem, you are not growing. Now, okay, you divorce and go out and do what? I'll marry another person. Oh, that person will give you happiness. Oh, never thought like that. So problems are there. Problems are there. But some problems cannot be solved. Some problems we need to live with that problem. Sometimes our nature we can't change completely. So we need to live with that and we should every day work on it to improve. So I could complete only one. I had 8. So I'm sorry. So maybe next year. Yeah, so here my point is how Mahaprabhu is so generous that he was giving the gift that is the best gift of the world, that is the love of God to anybody and everybody freely distributing. So that's why I call Mahaprabhu is very, very generous. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Chaitanya Siddhanta ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare. Anybody wants to comment something, say something, ask something? Yes, now Ritvik, right? Yes. Give him mic. Whole world should listen to you.
Prabhuji, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once told, I am the only gardener, how many fruits can I pick and distribute?
Wow. Hari Bol for Ritvik. So what you should do? You should also go and pick up the fruit and distribute. Okay?
But first I have to take the fruit.
You take fruit, eat as much as you want, and distribute to others also. One for me also. Anybody else? Yes, go. Pass the mic.
Thank you very much for the wonderful session. Actually, I had it down. You told one point that people ideally don't stay in Krishna consciousness because they are not ready to adopt the lifestyle. Correct? So
One of the reasons.
Yeah, one of the reasons. But I think it's a major one. Yeah. But then what should be our intention by preaching? Because we think, right, that in the time they should grow or they should adopt the lifestyle. So somehow other we now, for example, if I think that I can just bring him, I can just give him an introduction or bring him into the bring him, but sometimes we have much more goals that
Expectations.
Expectations. So how to understand it? Shouldn't we have expectation or should we leave it? We should just do our part and just leave it to Krishna whether he will grow or not. So how to understand it?
So this question I'll club with another question. Many times parents also ask for about parenting. There are so many expert parents. Just one thought from my side. So how to raise children, what we should do, how to make him Prahlad Maharaj, how to make him And when we preach outside also, whenever we preach, we want all the boys immediately they should become 16 rounders. 1 year, then 16 rounders. And what is the last camp? Utkarsh camp, they should come and I want to finish that. And roommate, inmate. Next they should join boys, become inmate. And second year brahmachari. So I'm sorry, this entire understanding is wrong. Because from our side, what we can do, as a preacher, what we can do, as parent, what we can do. I will tell you, this is my analysis, only 3 things we can give. As a parent or as a preacher, we can give only 3 things. Number 1, we can give knowledge. So we can give knowledge to people, saying that yes, this is right thing, you can also do, if you do it, it's nice, I have done it, I have experienced it, all those things, knowledge we can give. And second thing is inspiration. So now I have given the knowledge, but I should inspire them to follow that also, as parent or as a preacher. So I give the knowledge, this is the right knowledge, and to do that, you need inspiration. Second point, I give inspiration. And third point, I give facility. I give facility and inspiration to follow the knowledge, to do the right thing. So only these 3 things we can give. We can't make anybody pure devotee. You can't put your hand inside the heart and clear all the lust, anger and greed and make him a pure heart. No. Do these 3 things sincerely, genuinely, and if in his destiny, if he has to become a devotee, if Krishna wants him to become a devotee, Krishna will make him a devotee, and we can pray. Do these 3 things very sincerely and pray to Krishna that if he becomes a devotee, I am very happy. Sometimes what happens, preacher, they preach so much and nobody is becoming a devotee. They start crying. They feel depressed. कितना किया प्रभु, एक साल किया, एक बच्चा आया, So don't worry, you do your duty. So do your duty. That is what we Mafala. Don't worry about the phala. Just do your karma nicely. Make sense?
Yeah, thank you very much.
What are the three things? All of you can repeat. What are the three important things? What are the things we can give? Knowledge, inspiration. That's all. Anything else we can give? Okay. Anything else? Last. Yes, Guru.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yes, correct.
So you were telling me that to overcome lust, you need to stop planning. So I did not get that point. Let's describe it.
Okay. So overcoming lust basically means anything, any sense gratification. We are into. We want to do it. So, but we know it is wrong, but we want to do it. So what I should do? The problem happens only we should stop planning. Once you stop planning, then there is no motivation to go out and get it. I'll give you an example, practical example. In one of the psychology book it was written. There was in US there was one boy, college student, and he was taking rest, whole day school, college, and he came, lot of homework, anything he did, and then he was taking rest. Around 11:30, 12 o'clock in the midnight, he woke up and he felt I should drink beer. Now tell me, now it is a lust, desire, na? Lust means any kind of desire. Now he decided that I want to drink liquor. Now what he should do? What he should do? No, what he should do basically? Huh? No, he should not drink. So he should say, tell his mind, shut up and sleep. 12 o'clock. No, on the midnight, shut up and sleep, na. That is what he should tell. Now he planned. In the midnight, he opened his eyes and thinking, oh, now I want to drink. What I should do? He has to plan. Now, where is the nearby shop? Oh, I need to travel 3.5 kilometers. Nearest from his college, he has to go 3.5 kilometers away. And how do I go? I don't have a bike or car. I need to go to the neighbor friend and take his bike key and take the bike and go. He has to plan everything. So then this person, he took the bike key of his friend, he took the bike and he went. That shop was closed. Then he said, because you are planning and planning and planning, that desire is also becoming intense. Then 3.5 kilometers, he traveled 6.5 kilometers. And it was almost like 1:30 in the midnight. All the shops were closing, but one shop was open. And somehow he said, sir, give me 2 beer bottles. And he got. And he said, wow, now I got this bottle, I go home and just enjoy. And he took that and he was driving back and there was some stone, he hit the bike fell, he also fell, the bottles fell on the gutter, it opened, everything was spilled off and he was also, and his head from head, he was bleeding. 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the midnight, nobody is there around. And he is in the gutter and he opened his eyes and thinking, where am I, what am I doing? I was sleeping and taking rest and I was enjoying my sleep so nicely, I was taking rest. Because of this one desire, I started fueling this desire. Finally what happened? This is what happened. If I had stopped planning only, then you would not have ended up being in that situation. Got it?
Hello. You can speak up.
Hello.
We can hear you.
You're audible.
Guruji, my friend was asking that if he eats non-veg anything, can he read Bhagavad Gita book? What is the principle he need to follow if he is eating non-veg?
No, whatever he is doing, he should read Bhagavad Gita. Let him eat anything.
It should be not anything wrong with that. If he eats non-veg,
I am saying, not only non-veg, he let him eat. Krishna used to eat the entire world, entire creation. What is non-veg? Krishna ate the entire creation, and he showed to the Yashoda. So whatever he is doing, it is must that he should read. Reading Bhagavad Gita is important. What other external situations we are not bothered. Let him read. Once he reads, he will understand many things and he will do the right things. Okay. Yes, you had. I remember you, Shashadipam. Prem Prabhu. Right?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for this session. Especially the happiness hunt part, I like very much. First, you showed the limitations of sense gratification and how purpose gives us happiness, and how Mahaprabhu came to give us the best happiness of being so magnanimous, giving love. And you address the problem part also, the other side. In that you were mentioning we should go through problems because that will help us grow, that will help us become better. Truly,
You told the entire lecture.
I like this point, it's very well.
Summarized.
So, with that agreed, we should grow through problems, we should go through them and grow through them also. But we also want to solve them, right? We go to doctor because we want to overcome our problems. Similarly, we may go to astrologer to address something. We may address it in many different ways. So how to balance these two aspects? That we should solve them also, but yes, going through problems will also help us grow internally. So how to balance it?
Very simple. Any problem comes, we want to solve it. But there are some problems it cannot be solved. Our endeavor should be there. We should try all the means to solve the problem. But if still problem exists, don't worry. Be with the problem. That is the point here. Like as you said, now let us take the example, nice example about the disease. I have got a cancerous disease. I go best doctor, spend money, take loans, do whatever is required. And doctor says we have done our best, but we cannot completely remove the cancer. So I need to live with that. After some time I will die because of cancer. So we have to do our best. It is not that okay, problem is that just go and unnecessarily get into problems. We should not get unnecessarily get into problems. So if problem comes, try to solve it. If you can't, it's okay. We'll grow. Being there, that is what in the entire Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has not given any solution to Arjuna. What Krishna has told? Matra sprashasthi kaunteya. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkada. Agama, Apaino, Anityaha, Tam Stitiksha Svabhava. Titikshava means tolerance. So Krishna, entire Bhagavad Gita is not giving any solution, any techniques for Arjuna to fight. So Krishna is just telling Arjuna that tolerate. For any relationship, problems, tolerance and acceptance, these two is the sutra. Okay? Okay? Are we not getting late for our favorite program? Oh, Guru Puja is there? Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Ritik Guru.
Thanks, Prabhuji, for the wonderful class by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare